Um, Look, you could try Windows thing, and then I might select the Windows thing, and now, yeah, I'm not going to publish. So, just correct. And, so this is what we used to, what you should do about this. Whenever I look at so, I'm going to be going on with these. So, yeah, yeah, just pick up. I'm going to write for reality I created last Friday. So, that. Just let this get close enough to reload. Yeah, I did it on Friday with this position because and the rest of the week you can figure out stuff like that on Fridays. I was very confident to reload how to do that, but without reaching that's better I get up here and that's less likely to reach, but that's right. So, clear out the chunk because it's click. Got it. So, DVD, CD, and on the phone, so we gotta have apps. So we'll grab that. Get just realized you can't see the group.
settings. Right. How is that? Is that a lot more natural than James?
Or is that still? There you go. Yeah, extension. Yeah, I apologize. Don't have the best politely on this, but catastrophic failure means I am saying this as I go, so I apologize if it's subpar, shall we say. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that there is now the ultimate cable mess
On my computer, I would send a picture to people. Oh, actually, I do not want people to see this bit. Let's go back to the intermission screen. There we go. Back.
is trying not to give away the secret source and have two-factor authentication. I myself recommend physical rather than a digital key. I don't know, I just prefer that. That means that I need to give you the key.
There we go. That should be an awful lot more clean because it's not going through RTX at the moment. That should be a lot better, in theory, hopefully. Yeah, I haven't properly configured, as far as I can tell, my RTX voice settings on my GTX 1060, and yeah, okay, I remember this last time. It took a lot of work to get it like look nice and clean, and it isn't. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. Yay! Okay, so I can also go back to main. Maha! I am logging in. Sweet. Let's grab our code. Get clearing. Blah, blah, blah. And CD St. Pat's. Let's open up our IDE. Do I have an IDE installed? I have an IDE! If anybody is actually looking at this, feel free to tell me if the text is large enough for the terminal and for the IDE. I am actually running the screen at 720 screen size rather than 1080 in the hopes that making it a little bit more legible to you all, but just in case. Oh yeah. Right. And as usual, my own little terminal inside. And we'll want to put that one on St. Pat's Party. And let's point this one into St. Pat's Party and npm run dev. No! Oh yeah, new repo. New repo, who dis? Yes, I'm deeply embarrassed for saying new repo, who dis. New file, .env. And I am going to have to load in some environment variables. And let's switch. We're on Vercel now, so let's go to Vercel. And I'm pretty sure the key I'm going to need is going to be ably.io and Cloudinary. I'm going to need these to quickly set this up, and I'm going to go to Vercel so that I can remember what I name the variables, because that's always brilliant. Cool, real time. I'm pretty sure Ably is a GitHub login too. Yeah. There we go, St. Patrick's Party. Settings. Let's find our environment variables. And yay! We can't see them, but we got them. Got them! Oh. Oh, I have keys in each of them. Fancy. Okay, so I need the Ably key. Let's stick that in there. I need the Cloudinary secret. Cloudinary key. Oh. Cloudinary public ID. So we are essentially starting this project from scratch because new machine. So may as well get the configs all sorted now. I believe that's everything. Yeah. Cool. Okay, yep. So just Ably key. And I need to very quickly fill this in. So let's... My giant face! Let's go as the big face. The big kahuna. Let's get my Ably key. Whilst nobody's looking. Ably keys. Mama. Copy that into here. Ably key. Anyway, how are you, James? Thank you for being so useful. I appreciate it. I didn't say this yesterday, but I am genuinely in love with your ridiculous jet ski idea, because it's insane. It's never going to happen, but it's freaking awesome. Go. Save the Ably one. Let's grab the other key before somebody starts noticing that I'm... Yep. Here we go. You know what I haven't done? I also haven't told anything the interwebs that I am streaming. Should probably do that. It's my public ID. That's my API key. And that is my secret. Let's close that file. Let's get everybody back on screen. There we go. So we've got npm. Oh, there's a update for npm. What version am I running? Maybe node 4. Okay, npm I g npm, because what's the worst that can happen when you update? Windows subsystem for Linux stops working. That's what can happen. There we go. And let's go npm run dev. Are we going to get an app? Is it going to work? Find out on our next episode. Yes, I know the ridiculous of my statements. Let's see if we have a running application. Come on. Daddy needs a new Next.js app. Now, I start loading, I'm just going to quickly remember to tell people that I am alive on the stream. Oh, there we go. It's compiled. It's there we go. There we go. Cool. Oh, shiny. Let's make sure this is working. Yeah. Yeah. No. Realization. I need the React plugin. React Chrome extension. Add to Chrome. Let's go. There we go. And let's, the one thing I don't have, password managed saved correctly. Yay, there we go. Cancel. Do not want that to sync. There we go. So we have a working app. That is me. That is my representation. And React Dev Tool. Cool. So now doesn't appear to be using React. I'd be wrong. I'm up. There we go. Good boy. So it should load in the extras. Or not. Let's make sure this is still working as intended. As the Lord intended. Yes, I know. I'm ridiculous. Your dashboard. Nobody is talking to me, so I'm having to make all this as I go along. Talk to me, people! Talk to me! Save me from my own insanity! Channels attached to channel. What's the name of the channel again? I don't know. Let's look at the code. What did I call it? Component. Presence component. I called it Slanter. There we go. Cool. Great. Thank you. Let's go back here. Let's join Slanter. Excellent. Let's publish a message with the name, play, and 61 seconds, just to make sure that it's still working. That's meant to make it play. Okay. That appears to have not worked. Let us try a different message. Ba-ba. Or nope. Yeah, this presence is meant to have... Unless I have clowned... Distinctly possible. My... got the code tokens. Start data play current time. Console. Alright, let's add some debugging, because you know debugging is good. Play at and then let's just put message data dot play. So we'll know when it starts playing. Let's try this again. Let's go back to our... So it's definitely connecting to Ably, because that's only triggered by Ably. So when I send our all-in-present important message, play 61, not connecting. Interesting. Curious and curiouser. Does this mean none of this is working? New task. Am I screwing up my something simple or outright blowing crap up? Oh, here we go. Okay, so now that's fine. Doink. Doink. I feel I am clowning somewhere here. And I have no idea what I am clowning. The clownery is hard. Let's try that. See if it's actually just going to receive a task. Boink. Yeah. Copy. Pasta. It's not registering any events. This is both interesting and ridiculous. This was something I got working before. Ah! Doink. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So this bit's working. It's connecting. But this bit is not. It's not receiving the task message. Did mount. And it is receiving this stuff. So it's actually loading the video. So the component is loading. Nope. Console.log this .channel. Just dump stuff and see if we get things in the... Okay, there we go. It is there. Let's, okay, change this to be... Let's stump out the message. Let's see what it's receiving, if it is. Oh. Let's see if it's erroring. Like, am I hugely clowning? Yes, which is the distinct possibility. Let's also change that to 20 seconds because we know we're definitely going to have 20 seconds of a 10-minute video. Still nada. Interesting. Publish message. Test. It's not picking it up. Now this was working, so I'm having a bit of trouble trying to work out why this is no longer working. If people wish to divulge any of their thoughts, I would appreciate it, because I am not smart enough. And I don't know what to do. Yeah, scream into a bucket. Help. Do we have any reacty, real-timey people in the universe here that I can steal their brain juices to fix this? Come on, brain. Think. Ah. Bum, bum. Why are we not seeing anything? We're not even receiving a... We're not receiving the message or an error. It's just straight up not mounting. Or is it? I don't know. Well, let's go old school and like there should be an error object that attaches to this, right? Nope. Actually, no. Let's go even older. Let's go truly old school. Let's try. Yep. Yep, and then let's catch error console dot well error dot error and see what it gives us when we vomit out to the screen. Now let's reload. It's loading all the components. Cool. And then if I try this. Not a sausage. Not a Swissing sausage. feel like I'm headbutting the problem here. James, your front endy, help me fix it. Broke everything and now it's not working. I don't know what to do. Help. This is why I don't front end for a living. Right. Nah, sorry, work stuff. You know, needs to get paid, y'all. Don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I regret many choices in my life. I'm having a weird thing where an event that I'm subscribing to is not working and I'm not getting anything back. So I have component mount and I am not getting anything from the subscription of the event from Ably, even though I know it's attached. Let's get rid of the catch because like that's actually useless. Yeah. Previously this was working, as in like last Friday it was working. And somehow I've managed to not save the part that's working. And now I'm crying inside. Just a little bit of small tears. Small. Oh, no. I just wanted to actually see if the damn thing would trigger. Or if it was blowing out in, say, actual just trying to use the subscribe. Like, if the subscribe was crapping out trying to mount. But it's not. And it's very confusing. Because this, I believe, is working on here. So if I go to the cell. Let's actually open up the Vercel app that I have running here. Now this is running exactly the same code that's in that Git repo. And if I run... There we go. That one says it's connected. Fantastic. And then we do this and then we do that. This one starts playing. As it should. Publish. If I pause my... Oh, where is my Spotify? Oh, yes, but that's because my HD capture card is not providing any of the audio. Alright, so if I just quickly change my OBS settings. Elgato. Nope, that would be Uela Audio. Nope. Sound. There we go. Go output. Ah, won't allow me to output. Okay then. I will not be. Nope. We won't be getting any noise from this then, but it's running, so we know it's there. It's working. If I change this back down to, like, 300 seconds. Yep. Skips to a new place, but in this application, it's not working. So 2 instances of exactly the same code. One it works, one it don't. There we go. So reload that. Et voila. And some odd reason, the local version, big fat no. Oh, loud and distorted. How come I can't hear it? Oh, there we go. Right, I've fixed the audio thing, so it's now playing quietly. Beans. Don't know why I'm saying beans, but I am. Sorry, James. Didn't mean to deafen you. But yeah, this is absolutely cracking nuts. Show controls. Some of the issues have been moved to the issues panel. Why, oh, why is my brain fart of a brain being a fart in a brain? That makes no sense. But still. Check that it's not a key thing. I'm just gonna hide my shizzle again. Keys. I'm getting no information, and that is the problem. Just gonna have a quick look and see if it's a key thing. Let's go St. Patrick Party. So it could be that I have an incorrectly configured key. I cannot look at the key, which is probably a good thing. But am I? Just quickly logging into a different bit of keys to see if I'm looking at the right keys. Because I may have named some keys. Let's double check what my local one is. No, that's the sandbox one. Unless, I probably loaded the wrong key in. Sandbox. Maybe a key. Kill that. We're going to want to open the env file. Just reload the key very quickly. Yeah. It looks like I was using the wrong key. Yeah, that looks a lot more like it. Let's close that. Reload that. Change that screen so that when I click back... Wah! There we go. Let's see if we are... Oh, Webpack error. Reload. Let's see if we have multiple people connecting to Slanter. Slanter. So, cheers! Okay, so it's saying there's one connection at least. Cool. Let's reconnect. There's two apps trying to connect to it. Okay, so it's registering one. Connection refused. Interesting. It's because it's still getting ready. Gotta love how long it takes, like, Next.js to spin up sometimes. Like, the world's fastest framework. So slow. So slow. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now it's registering, and we should have client connection. Okay. That's actual auto. That's still not registering. Need another one that goes enter. Yeah. Woo! Cool. Gooey. And then if I do play 200. Oh. Yep. Okay. It's working. It was a key error. I fucked up. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Yeah, I apologize profusely. It turns out your boy here is a goddamn clown and doesn't actually know what he's doing. Sounds about right, right? Your boy's an idiot. Somebody take me out and shoot me. Right, so now we get to carry on with all the work we were doing before. I feel like we should put the Irish goodbye thing in first. Yeah, I'm going to put the Irish goodbye thing in because why the heck not? Now, see if the actual console was working as well, shall we? Playing at 200. Os. 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 Let's just move it so that it like makes more sense. Cool. And the presence. Dot enter. Set state unsubscribe. Let's see what Ably's documentation says about their leaves. So when somebody leaves, do we get to go Irish goodbye? I'm What's new? Support, dev resources, real-time docs. La, da, 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 da. I also feel like a bit different music now. Something slightly... stream beats. Oh boy, I want the docos. Oop. Spotify. There you go. Something a lot more. Ah! No! No! Somebody's raiding me! No! Hang on. You're finishing a little bit early, aren't you, Luke? You usually you're doing like a solid 2 and a bit hours. It's like it's as if you were so good you were finishing faster than you expected. At least I definitely didn't expect it. But yeah, still a raid of a party of one. Thank you. Raid. Oh, is it? I loved how you were attempting to mute as you were spluttering out. I think we all appreciated it, especially those of us who are headphone wearers. Then your mic broke. What the hell? What are you doing, Luke? I'm breaking everything. No. Well, I'm only anticipating on being here for a little bit longer because I just want to catch up with all the shit I broke. I know that feeling. Whilst you were streaming, I was setting everything up. And because I don't have a custom set of overlays and OBS and stuff, I use the static things. Which is the reason why I'm using a default theme from Streamlabs. I even took your advice and went straight to Streamlabs rather than trying to do it on my normal raw OBS settings. Yep. Also, I'm sensible. I'm now using my MacBook for my Elgato Stream HD, whatever it is. And I'm capturing my MacBook so that I don't have to run the Windows subsystem for Linux, so I don't have to run the dev build, so I don't have to worry about things exploding on me. Because that was so not cool. One of my streams a little later is going to be making all my custom stuff, essentially like you. Because I'm not original, and I'm okay with that. There we go. I want to detect when somebody's leaving subscribed. Okay. Okay, so just gonna subscribe and let's check what the data is. Because I can't be bothered to go for it. Open source. Are you not using something based on Mr. Jolly's stuff? Or are you running something solo? Feel free to drop a link to your the Git repo for it into the chat. Because then I will, 1, share, and 2, have a look at it myself later. It wouldn't work for you. Well, to be fair, he's thrown hundreds of engineering hours into his thing. It's reasonable that, those of us who are not, pro streamers need a little bit more time to learn how to make it work. So we have that. Let's see what happens. Cool if I reload. Fifth generation of bots. Jesus. Just. Alright. getting something? Are we exploding? We're exploding. There we go. Presents, enter. And then... Meh. Okay, so somebody close that I can actually do an check on action and do my Irish goodbye. So, let's add the Irish goodbye mode. Irish goodbye. If data dot, what was it? An action leave. We are going to how should we do an Irish? How would you represent an Irish goodbye if you've just got a multiple bunch of, well, to be brutally honest, black and white representations for people? How would you make that Irish goodbye? Do you make it pop? Like, do you pick one randomly and go... No, pick one randomly and make it fade out. So transition the opacity. Nah. CSS fade. No. CSS fade out. Fade out effect. Does Tailwind have a fade? That's a good idea. Tailwind. CSS. Da-ba-ba. They do have an animations. Mahalo. What's the sort of stuff you're actually hoping to do with your bot then, Luke? I'm very curious. Also, hi NH Carrigan. I wish I knew who you were. Hello. Go. Let's have a look. Hacktoberfest famous. You know what's weird? I have never managed to successfully get around to doing Hacktoberfest. I've always got to the oh, bail. Fade. Let's see if I've got a fade. Fade into transparent. That's a gradient. Don't want a gradient. Hide. Animation. Spin, ping, pulse, bounce. Ooh. That sounds like the perfect thing. I want to do some weird things. Like, I have a whole bunch of RGB lights. I kind of want to let people mess with them. I'm not as insane as as Mike to let people change my IDE. I think I would table flip if people made it impossible for me to read. So I'm skipping straight past that one. Insta fluff. It's weird. I don't want to use other people's, not because I find it bad, but I want to learn how to do it myself. I really want to... I suck at all things front end and all whiz-banger. It's the reason I'm doing this, is to like force myself to learn how to do this shizzle. So I'm really like, I don't want to copy somebody else. I want to mess with it myself and learn. Alright, so, like, for example, I'm about to just randomly throw on something just to see what the heck happens. P3, SVG, animate bounce. Oh. Yeah, like, if I was to be building something for production for somebody else, for a client piece or for a documentation site I'm working on, of course I would use the ready-made, production-worthy, best-in-class library. Like, I'm using Tailwind right now to learn how to use Tailwind. Tailwind is best in production. I wouldn't try reinventing Tailwind, but, like, I want to know how this stuff glues together. I'm discovering Tailwind, and I've found it to be Bootstrap, but less shite. Yeah, Bootstrap, but less shite is a way of describing it. Right, so we have a bunch of icons. Oh. How do you break it? It's... How did I break my machine? I updated to the latest version of the Windows dev build so I could use WSL, and I kind of broke things, and then in the process of trying to fix things, I kind of screwed up my drive, so I couldn't retrieve anything off it, and I made things go poop. Well, it turns out, Mr. Kerrigan, you are, or Mrs. Kerrigan for that matter, you are exceedingly famous. So from stream stuff from real library. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Like, that's like, use a framework to make life easier. If Luke says you're famous, you're famous. You can blame Luke. Always, always, always blame Luke. Okay. Oh, there's an actual key. I can... Ooh. How about... Let's just do ID is equal to member dot connection ID. Cool. Now, if I remember correctly, it's going to have the connection ID in that console. Does it? Yeah, there we go, connection ID. So I can look at the connection ID and go from there. Yeah, I can definitely do this. Yeah. Entering lurk mode. It's not quite creepy, but it is quite weird. So we do want, so const connection ID, because we're going to be using this probably elsewhere. Connection ID is equal to data. Actually, may as well extract the action as well, because I'm guessing I'm probably going to be using it as a switch statement. So let's do a bit of object deconstruction. Deconstruct the masses. Now, how would one apply? Let's have a Google, shall we? Apply class name to React component dynamically. There we go. Okay. So how do I select it is the question. How do I select something based on key? React select div by ID. There we go. How to access the DOM element in React. I have a feeling that this is not what I'm after. Ref, forward ref, 16 plus, create a ref, my component. So I don't have to rebuild it, is the problem. Or I could do that, Or I could do... Oh, because we're actually changing the state as well. Yeah. Const members object. Let's go about this a nice way, shall we? How is everybody's afternoon anyway? I am happy to state I have been stabbed. By stabbed, I actually just mean I have received the vaccine. So today has been a glorious day. And then we're going to do... Yep! I got the vaccine. Mahahaha. Members. Nope, this is completely wrong. Oh, no, I'm happy to admit. The area that my doctor has registered in is one of those areas that is only delivering the AstraZeneca to the local community. And I have, by chance, have been registered at that surgery, been offered it because they are so far ahead. They're now offering it to people in the 30 plus age group. Ironic. Yeah. So I've had stab number 1. So tomorrow I'm going to be a miserable git. Just stating that that's pretty much how it works. So now we've got members. And we've got the members. We've got members here. Fantastic. And we've got the bounce. Yeah, that's great. So now we can do... can we do this? Can we? State dot bounce, and then we're going to do animate bounce or nothing. I'm just throwing some random ternaries in there. See if this works. Let's go here. See if the thing builds. All right, builds. Cool. So if we randomly visit, this should register 2 people. Okay. I have a friend who's gotten theirs early from the local mass vaccination place. Oh. Ah, nice. Let's put it this way. I'd much rather than be offering it out early than letting it go to waste. So I am quite happy to have been stabbed. That's not what should have happened. It should have gone bouncy. Visit. Okay. Oh, it's because it's immediately resetting it, which is then causing the state to change, which means it's re-rendering. So, let us reload, exit. It's not bouncing. There'd be no bounce. I know, it should be bouncing regardless. Yeah, it's like, it's not very often in this time and place in the universe where your people like, please, please stab me. I don't care how big the sword is, just stab me in the arm. No, yeah. You want to... I can't wait, and then let me go to the US, South Africa, and Australia. Well, to be fair, you can go to Australia right now if you have a valid reason. And you can spend the exceedingly long amount of time in quarantine and then enjoy it. But, yeah. Also, in our village, Jesus. Forgot that there are parts of the world that are tiny. Oh, good lord. The laptop fiasco. Pray, sir, regale us with the story of MacBooks and Mac things. Alright, let's reload this, get it to open up. Let's get it to open up a couple so we've got just some to play with. This loads fast enough. Great, fantastic. My local service takes for flipping ever. Have a third one. Great, we get rid of one. No bounce. Bounce, baby, bounce. Town criers are still a thing? I feel like I'd do great as a town crier. I'm loud, I'm mildly obnoxious, and I like hats. Oh, you don't want to know. Apple support is basically shit until you... Right. Liking hats. Also, like, it's really hard to find a hat that suits. What do you think I'm wearing my hat backwards? Because if I wore it forwards, I'd just look silly if I wore it the right way round. He says. Right. Anyway. Andale. Oh. I've just realised what the problem is. Oh, I am such a clown. I am such a clown. I am a clown of the such and the such and the cloud. In the presence, we're looping through, and for every person who's in the members list, we are attaching a user object. When the person leaves, we're removing them from the count. So this doesn't happen. I need to add a secret ninja one to the end of the list so that we have a final icon to use. Oh, I am such a clown. Yeah. Oh. There are moments when I remember I'm dumb. Like, really dumb. Yeah, so this is actually pointless. So, right, let's undo all this. So I need to do... yeah, if this state dot bounce, if bounce, and then we will do members list dot push. Yep, no, do this outside of that. Members list dot push and return. No. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Kerrigan. They just spent an hour debugging my code last night, and the underlying issue is I forgot how data was stored in my database. I'm not gonna lie, that's a genuine problem, especially if it's an old project and you run away from it for like a month and you come back to it and suddenly it's like, I genuinely have no idea how this stuff works. Why are people trusting me to build stuff? Bleh. And it will actually be this dot state dot bounce and animate bounce. Think that should work. I think we should have a fifth element on the end of it, which now, cool, we have 3 people. If I open up another one, go back to our junky one, cool. Nope. Functions as valid child. Yeah, and this is why I don't front end, because JavaScript. Const bouncer equals boink that do. Then I just do bouncer. I feel that feels right in the world's worst way. Exit. Yeah, we have the bouncer. Now all I need to do is add a wee thing that like makes it disappear after a short time. Cool. Okay. Let's open up a whole bunch of them. See if we get a whole collection of people. Excellent. Cool. Then bounce. Then bounce. Then bounce. No, it shouldn't be bounce. You know what they should do? Irish Goodbye people should spin. Because I want the bouncers to be random party. So like, yeah, cool. Add. Then remove. Ah! Okay, I'm in such a happy place now. Such a happy place. But there is a slight problem, happy people, because of my happy place. I really need to pee. So if you will excuse me, I will be back in a second. I never thought I'd be so happy to see things just going around and around. Ever! It turns out, makes me quite happy. Ba-ba. Cool. Anyway. Alright, let's change up the speakers. Turn it off. There we go. So, we have our Irish Goodbye state. Before I make the ultimate mess up, try not to swear today. I'm trying to be a good boy. The F video? Oh, what have I done in the video? Oh. Okay, now I actually want that some debugging. So git add components presence, git commit message bouncing, no, spinning for the Irish goodbye. And yeah, I do need to fix my oh, I should probably fix that right now. Config global edit oh great. I haven't even changed my default edit. I can't vi. Screw it. Git add and then components video. Git commit a little debug. Git push origin. Now let's okay, let's do it that way. Mike Ellsmore. For those of you who want to spam me on the interweb, well, go away. Go away. Mike at Ellsmore.me. There we go. So I can now do git push origin main. So if I have a catastrophic error, I don't lose everything, which would actually make me cry a lot. That means anybody who goes to my Vercel app now gets to enjoy the Bouncy Bouncy. Oh, I should really... This is for St. Patrick's Day. I should really actually... yeah, get it ready. Okay, so we now have all this working. We have everything. We're now at the same state we were on Friday, plus a little bit. Just a little bit of extra. Go. Hello, everybody. It's work. I genuinely think I am losing my shizzle. Now, where was I? Have our Irish goodbye. What was I doing? Completely derailed myself. What was I wanted to do? Oh, facial recognition. Yes. Reintroducing the Face API. Face API, JavaScript. Because we just want to count faces. Yes. But I'm pretty sure there's a lazy way of doing this where I can copy and paste from webcam. I don't need to detect whose face it is. I just want to detect how many faces there are. Webcam, Face API, JavaScript. That's also a slightly newer article, which is, you know, always nicer. Ah, yes, this is the same stuff that I was using before, where it's based off the back of the TensorFlow JS, which I believe Matt Hamilton was telling me to use to do the job. Cool. CSS, script, media, get user, object stream, console. How to, well, I don't need to draw them. I just need to detect them. Let's have a look at the source code that they are suggesting. Just the doo-doo hacks. Hi, just the doo-doo hacks. Examples. Browser. Public. JS. Boy. Okay. That's not what I want. Not what I want. Okay, so it appears he has got a copy of it, but it's broken up into gist, so I can't see it all in its... Let's go poke, let's go poke, let's go poke. Ba-ba-ba. Damn. Makes it hard to copy something, steal somebody else's code. Yes, I am just looking to steal somebody else's code to speed up my life. Okay, so I need a... Actually, you know what? I need to punch out because I actually have... Oh crap, I have a interview in half an hour I need to prepare for. Oh crap, I should have started stream earlier. Right, everybody, I am going to have to disappear. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will probably be back tomorrow because I've got nothing else to do and I need something to do in the afternoon before I lose my shizzle. So, feel free to come join. I will be here to entertain you with my random noises tomorrow. Thank you very much. Toodles!